In a dystopian future where New York lives under the iron fist of the Kingpin, Spider-Man is old, broken, and once again, alone. But when he is sent back in time with a single mission to prevent the chaos that is to come, Peter ignores everything to search for Mary Jane. He breaks into their old apartment, hoping to see her again. But there, he finds a stranger. Not one to beat around the bush, Peter grabs him and demands to know where Mary Jane is. Before he can get any answers, he is interrupted by two old enemies, Vulture and Beetle. Without mercy, the old Spider-Man becomes a force of nature again. He smashes Beetle's head against the wall and jumps out the window, trapping Vulture with his webs. Struggling in the air, Peter asks where Mary Jane is. But when the villain says he doesn't know, Spider-Man simply throws him against a car. A fatal impact. Back at the apartment, he tries to interrogate Beetle, but the villain dies in his arms. With no answers, Peter finds his old uniform. That's enough. Now, he's determined to continue. With or without clues, he breaks into the Daily Bugle, facing J. Jonah Jameson face to face. Peter demands to know where Mary Jane is. Jonah denies knowing anything. Robbie Robertson shows up and Peter begs for help. Robbie, touched by Peter's pain, promises to look in the files. But when Peter turns around, Jonah pulls out a gun. He tries to shoot, but Peter dodges. Robbie isn't as lucky. He falls, hit. Jonah screams with hatred, blaming Peter for his friend's death. Spider-Man leaves in silence. With one last place in his heart, Peter knocks on Aunt May's door. She welcomes him, blind but still with a generous heart. As she makes tea, Peter asks with tears in her eyes, "Do you know where Mary Jane is?" May replies that since Peter's death, she hasn't seen her again, but she believes she's still out there, alive. Peter walks away, believing that perhaps, with him out of the picture, Mary Jane is finally safe. But when he turns the corner, the nightmare awaits. Venom ambushes him. In the midst of the battle, Peter tells himself that his journey is over, that with Mary Jane alive, he can finally rest. But then, Venom reveals his host. It is Mary Jane, and she says with cold eyes, "Peter, we are just beginning."